Hey, it's Nick with B&H, and today we're taking a look at DJI's newest action camera, the Osmo Action 3. This camera combines some of the best features from DJI's previous two versions of the Osmo Action while adding some impressive new benefits, such as drastically improved battery life, next-generation Rocksteady 3 image stabilization, and some of the best cold and water resistance you can get in an action camera. Combine that with webcam and live stream functionality, up to 120 frames per second shooting in 4K, and an ecosystem of accessories to rig this camera in just about any scenario you can imagine, and the Osmo Action 3 is a compelling action camera package. The first thing you'll notice if you're coming from a previous Osmo Action camera is the form factor. Gone is the modular design philosophy of the Osmo Action 2, with this third generation more closely resembling the traditional action camera setup of the original Osmo Action. Some key benefits of that second-gen Osmo Action do remain, however, most welcomingly in the form of the same larger 1/1.7-inch sensor, which provides sharper overall images and better low-light performance. And while the original Osmo Action had a front-facing LCD and the Action 2 offered a front-facing touchscreen as an additional module, the Osmo Action 3 conveniently combines these two in the form of a built-in front-facing touchscreen, allowing you to quickly change settings while framing yourself. Beyond that, the layout of the Osmo Action 3 is refreshingly familiar to anyone who's used action cameras before, while also intuitive enough for new users to pick it up quickly. This tiny camera has a multi-purpose power and shutter button on the top and side, while all other settings are handled either via touchscreen or through voice control. It has magnetic locking mounting points on both the bottom and the side for horizontal and vertical framing. For shooting modes, you can shoot it up to 120 frames per second in 4K for buttery smooth slow motion, and up to 240 frames per second in 1080p for even butterier smooth slow motion. The Osmo Action 3 can shoot HDR at a maximum bitrate of 130 megabits per second in either H.264 or HEVC, and includes the D-Cinelight profile for those who want to grade their images in post. The camera has a 155-degree field of view and can shoot in this full super wide mode, wide, or de-warped standard for those who want less of a fisheye effect at the cost of a narrower field of view. Finally, you can also shoot hyperlapse and time-lapse videos in 4K at multiple intervals and take 12-megapixel JPEG and RAW stills. All these modes are accessed via the rear touchscreen, but many settings and parameters can be adjusted from the front touchscreen as well. You can swipe up from the bottom of either screen to unlock it and switch to that screen. And then through the camera menu, users can opt to display the front and rear screen simultaneously, or just use one screen. From this front screen, users can change parameter settings, switch camera modes, change video playback, among other settings. For vloggers or anyone needing to frame themselves in front of their camera, not having to always turn your camera around to adjust the settings is a huge potential time saver. Some of the biggest new features to this camera, however, are on the inside, starting with Rocksteady 3. This new generation of intelligent stabilization algorithm can effectively eliminate camera shake in all directions. It supports use while recording at up to 4K 120 frames per second, providing a stable and immersive first-person perspective. This goes hand in hand with Horizon Steady, which can correct camera tilt at any angle and keep your horizon line level. Many improvements to the Osmo Action 3, however, focus on making the camera more durable and usable in extreme environments. Right out of the box, the camera is fully usable at depths of up to 16 meters or 52 feet. In case that's not enough durability for you, though, the camera can also continuously record for up to 150 minutes in temperatures down to -4 degrees Fahrenheit or -20 degrees Celsius. Finally, both touchscreens are made with high-strength Gorilla Glass that are wear and scratch resistant, as well as 1.5 meter drop resistant. Now, whether or not you plan to abuse your Osmo Action 3 enough to test all of these features, one thing that all action camera users benefit from is good battery life, and this is where the Action 3 blows its predecessors right out of the 16-meter deep water. The Osmo Action 3 can record continuously for up to 150 minutes, and on top of that, it's also the first action camera that natively supports fast charging technology. In just 18 minutes, it can be powered up to 80%, which is enough for approximately 2 hours of shooting. But if you're still somehow worried about battery anxiety after all that, in this adventure combo pack we're using, you also get a multifunctional battery case, which lets you charge 3 total batteries at once from a single USB-C port. It also stores 2 micro SD cards, and in a really cool move, these same batteries in the case can then be used as a power bank to charge your other devices, such as smartphones. This kit also comes with a 1.5 meter extension rod and multiple mounting and locking accessories, but DJI will also be making a standard, biking, and diving accessory kit as well. There's tons of other cool features packed into this camera. It can be used as a webcam for both video and audio, and by using a USB-C to 3.5mm cable, you can connect external mics to the Osmo Action 3 as well. It supports Wi-Fi live streaming, it includes voice control options, it has 3 built-in microphones for stereo recording that can suppress wind noise. All right, this is sort of a vlog test on the bike. I'm seeing how the microphones pick me up right now because these are pretty tough situations. I'm on a bike, the wind is rustling by. It's about at arm's length. I'm using the selfie stick that comes with the Adventure Combo Kit, so that's giving me some, oh god, some extension, but hopefully it's still picking me up. It's about 3 feet away, but let me know how the audio sounds to you in the comments below. And in a truly they thought of everything move, it even has a feature called InvisiStick that allows you to remove your selfie stick from your skiing videos within the DJI Mimo app. This same app then also lets you connect, sync, and edit your videos using DJI's Light Cut video editor. With the Osmo Action 3, DJI appeared to have taken everything they learned from their first 2 action cameras and used that to create their most feature-packed and well-rounded action camera to date. If you're looking to capture stunning 4K slow-mo video in extreme environments, the drop, water, and freeze resistance in this camera will ensure that you'll never have to actively worry about durability. If you're still working from home, however, and in the dreaming phase of going on those adventures, the webcam and streaming functionality will be useful features to tide you over in the meantime. And for any action camera enthusiast, having a battery that lasts for 2.5 hours ensures that battery anxiety is one less thing you'll have to worry about on your next adventure. But what would you use the Osmo Action 3 for, and how deep underwater would you swim with it? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Nick with B&H. Stay creative.